Hey folks, welcome back to Civilization 6 and the 3 stars each April challenge for 2024. When we left off, we were progressing our empire by building some more settlements. We've got 4 here, a 5th on the way, and a 6th planned here. Obviously, we'd like to continue building, but after this one comes out, we're going to take a pause to digest a little bit of the land we've absorbed, to get some builders going, and to consider our next steps. We do have our religion available now. We got that last turn. So in addition to our Pantheon, +2 amenities and +2 housing to cities if they have a holy site district adjacent to a river, we also picked up religious community. International trade routes provide +2 gold to cities with holy sites and additional +2 gold for every building in the holy site district. And lay ministry, +1 faith or +1 culture from each holy site or theater square district, respectively, for each city following this religion. So we want lots of cities with lots of holy sites to generate faith, to buy great people. Let's take a look at what's available here. Babylon, or rather, where's Scythia? Did she recruit one? Yes. Scythia got John the Baptist, and another civilization got Simon Peter. So there are 2 religions in effect right now. Islam and Protestantism. I think we're probably going to come into conflict with Tomiris over our religion, most likely. Not immediately, but sooner rather than later. So we'll have to be ready for that. Working on a builder here, settler here. We're working on a harbor here, which is very nice. A builder over here. And let's see, what else? We have this group of military units hunting for a barbarian camp over here. There is also, I believe, a goody hut. There was a goody hut somewhere. It's right there. So we might swing around and pick that up. Other things we're working on are... Let's see, we're working on political philosophy. We'll get our first government soon. And then we'd like to mine a resource. We'd like to make a trade route. We'd like to build 3 different specialty districts, although we're not too far from getting this. We'd like to build an iron mine. We'd like to build 3 mines. We're almost actually ready for this. I think we built 2. And we would like to build a classical era or later wonder to get the buttress technology. Then up here, the guild civic is something we could be working towards. So that kind of lays out where we are. We also have a pair of scouts out and about now. We have not met, we've only met Tomiris, and we're already at turn 55. So we've met a couple city-states in Tomiris, but we haven't found another civ. And then we have a couple galleys over here hunting down this barbarian. That kind of sums up where we're at. Let's go ahead and hit next turn and get into today's episode. All right, we will continue exploring with our Kibitum. And we'll continue moving forward with our armed forces here. I would have sworn there was a barb camp over here somewhere. But maybe we'll just pick up the goody hut while we're on our way. This will be the last land affected by rising sea levels. Huh, okay. That's new. Later in the game, as we start doing global warming, we can see sea levels rise and maybe take out coastal tiles. That's a bit of a problem. Okay, here's our settler. We're going to need another turn to get to our chosen location. All right, our forces are moving out. Let's continue. Now, this barbarian is running pretty hard. I would like to take a look down here. Okay, there's just ocean tiles, so we'll head up this way. We'll give chase a little bit. Okay, we found a barbarian, so we're very close, I think. Let's continue moving up north with this skirmisher. Very good. And next turn. Did we have any population changes? Doesn't look like it, so we don't need to really worry about our tiles. Okay, we did pick up a population boost here in Tuttle. Let's take a look at what we're working. So we've locked in the growth tile. I think that's fine. We've got 5 housing here. And now we're working a 2 food, 2 production tile, which is also fine. There's an iron mine there we'd like to build a mine on for the Eureka. There's a farm here we'd like to have. Looks like we're working towards the tobacco. And we don't have a monument here yet. But those tiles are fine. Let's see. Slow growth here. 2 turns for growth here. Although we're going to give that up for our settler. And I think this is 3 turns for growth here. Yeah, okay. Our Kibitum will continue moving north along the coast, exploring. These forces, so there's somebody over here doing something. We also have turtles over here. That's kind of far away from our home. I think we'll send the warrior down to collect this this goodie hut. We'll push forward with our archers. Let's go ahead and move both units here. Next turn we'll found a city. Let's have this galley catch up with the other one. So we can get hit here by the slinger. If we move to here, he can't get us, and there is the galley we're chasing. Let's continue scouting now. We can scout out Timiris a little bit with this skirmisher. And we have enough faith for a missionary. If we take a look at our religion tab here at our holy city of Babylon, Taoism is spreading outward, or should be spreading outward. Let's put on the religion tab here. So we'll convert in. I don't see the conversion number. We have a little bit of pressure here. What do we want to use faith for? We can't purchase anything with it right now. We could save up for apostles and evangelize additional beliefs. But what are the benefits from spreading it right now? We don't have trade routes, and we don't have holy sites or theater squares in any other place, so we don't get a lot of benefits. Our pantheon is already here. We're going to save up for an apostle. And then welcome rainfall has killed the drought up here. Next turn. Okay, looks like we took a little bit of a hit there. Which way do we want to go with you? We can't get a galley over here right now, so I think we'll continue up the coast to start. Hey, we met somebody. Okay, who did we meet here? This is Ansan. I think because it's blue, I'm pretty sure that means it's a scientific city-state. They've given us a quest for religious conversion. That means Scythia has assigned her diplomat to this city-state, so we'd have trouble taking it away from them anyway. Their suzerainty bonus is +2 science from each great work of writing. Yeah, that's not something we need to worry about. She's welcome to keep this guy for the time being. Looks like there's some barbs up here, giving her some problems. That's fantastic. Anything that slows her down is good. Let's move forward with our archers. Let's send our warrior down. Oh, we've got a friend here. Okay. We can maybe get a kill there. Let's build our 5th city. Very nice. Mashkan Shapir has been founded. Let's fortify here. We'll come back to that in a moment, I guess. Let's branch around to the north here. Let's do the same, or branch around to the south here with this individual. And let's keep scouting, I guess. We could come check out a little bit of over here. It doesn't seem like there's much. I think we have to take the fight here, but I think we will move 1 tile here so that next turn our galley can get up and we can maybe get that flanking bonus. This is a minor victory. That's fine. We get some experience there. Okay, we're sending you north. You're going up the coast here, so maybe we'll swing you up around and scout out Timiris a little bit. Let's move here. Okay, seems good. We need more amenities in Maljum. Surprise, surprise. If we can get some builders going, we can work on that. Let's take a look at our new city, Mashkan Shapir. we're working a jungle tile. I think it's going to be better to grow quickly. We can shave 1 turn off by locking in the marsh tile. And what do we want to build here? That's going to be good for food. We're not going to have a lot of production unless we chop or expand to somewhere where we can put down either a quarry or a mine. So we could go monument here, or we could go builder. I think we go builder. We're about to swap in the card to get a 30% production boost. Let's go builder. And with that, our turn is complete, so let's go to the next one. Okay. Let others say what they will, but the real flourishing of classical era culture began with the discovery of political philosophy by Babylon. Nice. We've got our government and +1 era score.
Politics is the art of the possible, the attainable, the art of the next best.
We could build the Apadana wonder, +2 envoys when you build a wonder, including Apadana in the city. Must be adjacent to your capital. 2 great work slots, holds any type. We also picked up Diplomatic League, Charismatic Leader, and the 3 potential governments. So, let's take a look. If we go for Oligarchy, that's a combat-focused government. We've got 2 military policy slots, 1 economic, 1 wild card. Plus 20% unit experience, and melee, anti-cavalry, and naval melee class units gain +4 combat strength. I'm not gonna lie, I would like that bonus for my naval units, but I don't think this is the government for us. We also have Autocracy here. We gain 1 diplomatic favor and per turn, and 3 influence per turn. We get 1 of each type of policy slot, +1 to all yields for each government, building, and palace in a city. We haven't even built our government plaza yet, so this may not be the one for us either. Plus 10% production towards wonders. We're not building a lot of wonders. Classical Republic, however, all cities with a district receive +1 housing and +1 amenity, plus 15% great person points, 2 economic, 1 diplomatic, and 1 wild card. I think this is the government for us. We definitely want the great person points for great scientists. We'd like to get those up and running sometime soon. Great merchants and great engineers would also be valuable for us. The 2 economic policy slots will be great for our slowly growing empire. We don't have a lot of conflict. Yeah, we're going with a classical republic. Babylon adopts government by classical republic, leading to a new political age for the citizens. There's another +2 era score. Okay, so we're going to swap out production towards settlers, and we're going to swap in probably urban planning and Ilkum. That gives up wonders, settlers, tile purchasing, and faith in gold. I think that's okay. Now, I think we would rather have influence points than diplomatic league. I think we'd rather have charismatic leader for our diplomatic policy, because we have envoys in all the city-states we've met, and this only works on the first envoy you send to each city-state. It's very nice, but it's not the time for it now, so we'll get the additional influence points per turn. And then we have a wild card slot. So I think we start working on great scientist points here. We could get another 7 gold per turn with conscription. There's also loyalty per turn. Loyalty isn't really a concern for us right now. We could get unit combat strength when fighting barbarians. I will admit to being torn between great scientist points and the conscription. We have a fairly large number of units, but we have the harbor coming online soon. That'll give us a +5, maybe more because of our governor. And then we can start getting work on trade routes and commercial hubs going. So I'll pass on the gold for now, and we'll start working on a great scientist. We should be, unless somebody's built a campus, we should be pretty early in the running generating these points. And let's actually take a look. So great scientist. Another unmet player is already gathering +4 points per turn. This player's gathering +2.3. This player's gathering +1.1. So we do want to build a campus soon to boost ourselves up to, I think it'd be 4, and compete with this player. Look at this. Triggers the Eureka moment for 3 random technologies from the classical or medieval era. For us, that's completing 3. We would love to have that. We're not going to get it. This person's getting it next turn. But that's the kind of thing we want to be working towards. All right. We can't pass through on Sun, so we're going to have to go around it. I don't know if we have open borders with Tomiris. She doesn't have open borders available. She's generating Diplo favor. We're not. Not yet. Probably because she has a government plaza and we don't. Okay. So we're going to have to wait our turn there. Let's pick up this goody hut.
Don't reinvent the wheel. Just realign it.
I guess we got a Eureka from them, which for us translates into a whole technology. It was the oldest one we had, but, you know, what are you going to do? We've come all this way. We might as well finish scouting with our military units and kill whatever barb camp is over here. These guys aren't doing anything else right now. Let's begin scouting here a little bit. I think we'll come down, get a little peek around the woods there. I think our friend ran away, the barbarian. Let's take a peek out here. Yeah. He did run away. We don't have enough movement to attack him. All right. Our scout here does not have any promotions yet. Oh, look at this. She's got a settler out here. She is escorting it. It looks like she might be heading in this direction, which is not too near to us, so that's good. Our settler down here needs to make his way to this tile. Now, I didn't consider this. I guess we should send you out to try to meet up with him. Do we? What kind of visibility do we have? We don't really know what's there. There could be... We could lose this settler if we're not careful. So we'll send him this way for now. He'll meet up with his escort spearmen. And we'll delay a turn or two to make sure we get there safely. Okay. Got the goody hut. The Scythian Empire asked you to promise to stop settling nearby land, and you declined. In fact, you've continued to do this, adding 25 additional grievances against you. So we didn't break a promise, but we kept doing what she didn't like. That's too bad for her, I guess. You're gonna have to go straight back, and we're gonna definitely need an encampment here, maybe. We're gonna need an encampment across the river to give her pause in thinking about military adventuring. What is our current era score? We've hit 41, so we're still on target for a dark age. We need 6 more for a normal age, and a bit more than that for a second golden age. I'm guessing we don't get a second golden age, but who knows? With political philosophy complete, we have to choose our next civic. Foreign trade, we definitely want to get trade routes up and running, so let's get into that for sure. Choose production at Babylon. We just finished a settler. Let's go into... Let's see. I know we want builders. I would like to get a campus up and running. Where would we put it? I guess we can put it pretty much anywhere. If we could use it to give a district adjacency bonus to something else, that would be great. Because we don't really care about the adjacency bonuses of science, but giving other things adjacency bonuses as a district would be good. But I think we will start by going for a builder here. Okay. I've forgotten to start my timer again, so I'm going to tab out and look. We're 20 minutes in. Let me start the timer here. Okay. I had to tab out to OBS, and for some reason, when I tab out, it mutes the game. I don't know if that's a setting I can change or whatever, but apologies for that. All right, next turn. Okay, your galley killed a barbarian galley. It is injured now, though. And it's a long way from home. I would like to keep it from dying. So we'll send it here. And we'll send it home, and we'll continue exploring with the other one. Oh, I do have open borders with Tomiris. Okay, well that's handy. So we moved on to the marsh, and there's nowhere nearby we can move. It's a little bit slow going here, very, very thick. It slows her down, all this jungle, until she gets it cleared, so that's good. Her settler's heading this way. So she's got at least 3 cities, and a 4th on the way. If we take a look at Porakrova, can we see what she's built? How do I hover over the city itself, or... Not sure how I can find out what wonders she has. Increase access level to view the city's details. Okay, so we would have to increase our access level as a diplomatic action. Okay, you can't do anything. You might as well kill this guy for experience. And let's move our archers forward a bit. Okay, we've got somebody there, so we'll move into the woods. Move up with our other archers. You're going to come down here. You're going to continue exploring. And you're going to continue scouting. I would like to move you to this tile, but her heavy chariot has blocked me. So let's move to this tile. Oh, we found a slinger. That's a little bit rough. I think we'll move here and meet up with the spearmen. Next turn.
Every nation lives by exchanging.
Okay, we can create trade routes as well as joint wars. We can create traders. We also picked up maritime industries, plus 100% production towards ancient and classical era naval units, and caravanseries, plus 2 gold from all trade routes. We're not going to change our policies at all. We're going to proceed with our current government and policies. This fool has stepped forward into our killing zone. Let's go ahead and take our win here. He died very quickly. Okay. Keep scouting with our galley. Get as much information on the map as we can. As for you, start heading home. And you make your way to the river in the woods. Let's see what we can see across the way. Nothing much. I get a major victory on my scout and get some experience, or my skirmisher, excuse me, by fighting that guy right there. And you're going to form an escort formation and wait till next turn when the spearman has some movement. Okay, what are we doing now? We definitely want to mine the jade. Probably we want to get the farm, the jade, and the pasture. Although we could chop here. This would be a very good lumber mill, though. It's on a river, so maybe not. I do think we start by mining the jade.
There is no easy way to train an apprentice.
There's apprenticeship unlocked.
For example, and nagging.
As well as the man-at-arms. Sorry, Sean Bean, I spoke over you and your Lebanese ticket quote. There's no easy way to train an apprentice. My 2 tools are example and nagging. We get +1 production to our mine improvement. This is a fantastic tech to have this early in the game. Okay. That means when this builder is done, we can actually start building our industrial zone right here. Very nice. Okay. New continent discovered. We found Valbara. I guess, I'm not sure if, I guess we didn't get any era score for that. And our trade route capacity has increased by 1. So we definitely need to build a trader ASAP somewhere. We could do that here in Eshnuna. That would be one feasible route. Now you have 3 population. You're working the jade, the forest, and the horses. If we switch you to food and production focus, you're still working those tiles. Looks like there was a better mine over here, maybe, or... No, we had 1 and 1 here, I think. You do need some food, so I think we have to build the farm. I think we want a second builder here. For right now. That's 4 turns for another builder. And then let's choose our next civic. We have some things boosted, but we got to go through here first. So, like, if we had 2 campus districts, this would be boosted. What do we have here? A governor title, the Great Library, Praetorium. Governors provide +2 loyalty per turn to their city. And natural philosophy, campus district adjacency bonuses. We don't really need any of this. Great Library would be a very nice wonder to build just because it would give us boosts to all ancient and classical era technologies. Receive a random tech boost after another player recruits a great scientist. Actually, this would be very good for us to build because a tech boost for us is a full tech. And if somebody else is recruiting a great scientist, we can at least get a tech out of it. Must be built on flat land adjacent to a campus district with a library. This is a classical era tech. So somebody else could be getting here. Defensive tactics, we can get Protectorate Wars, Reconquest, Mausoleum at Halicarnassus. Plus science, faith, and culture on all coast tiles for this city. Great engineers have an additional charge. It's another very nice wonder. Plus limes, production towards defensive buildings. And bastions, +6 city defense strength, +5 city range strength. In terms of what we're working towards, I'm not sure we care about theology that much. We want it late game for the +100% holy site adjacency bonuses. We don't know what this is. We are a little late on drama and poetry here, but an entertainment complex could be good. The Insulae economic policy could be good. So which of these do we want to work on? I think recorded history. We might not be able to squeeze out the Great Library here, but it would be really, really nice to have. Okay. Next turn.
Without mathematics, there's nothing you can do.
All right.
Everything around you is mathematics. Everything around you is numbers.
That's a really cool quote. I don't know that I've paid attention to it before. So we've unlocked Petra. Not sure if we want to build that or not. +1 movement for all naval units is great for our galleys, though. All right, we're going to miss a little bit of the coast around this mountain range, but let's proceed this way. Let's move our warrior to join up with our roving band of archers. Let's step across the river here. And that's about all we can do this turn with them. All right, you are going to proceed here in your escort formation and found another city for me. This galley's going to continue exploring. Oh.
Pachacuti Inca yupanki chimpampi kachkanki. Napaikuwaini kita inkapach yanapawaini kitapas. Chaskinkim.
Okay. We've met Pachacuti. Or Pachacuti. I have never played this Civ. I don't know what he does at all. But it's an honor to meet you. We would love to sample your hospitality. So you're Pachacuti of the Inca. And you have a city here which is not your capital, Cusco. Okay. Let's take a look. How are we doing on victories here? We're definitely leading 21 techs compared to 16 for Pachacuti and 12 for Tomiris. Now, this will get harder as we move into the endgame because we're going to have production problems and the Eureka's get more difficult. But we're well in advance right now. That's a good news. How much gold do we have? 92? Let's send a delegation. Let's see if we can get open borders so we can sail through his city. +2 gold for 30 turns. Yeah, all right. We'll have to buy that. Okay. And then what other deals can we make with you? I can sell you my horses, no problem. 7 gold. How do I... Do I have to, like... I'm not using my horses, so... What do I have, 33? I don't know how this works. Like... Will you give me 70 gold? Will you give me gold per turn? No. I wish it's still annoying that this is like it doesn't there's no easy way to like you have to click on it to reduce it. 1 gold per turn. How about some Diplo favor? That's nice, actually. Okay. You'll give me 210 gold right now, plus a gold for 1 turn, plus 20 Diplo favor for horses. And you're way the hell on the other side of the continent from me, so you're not going to attack me with these. And I'm not using them. So let's accept that deal. Okay. So we should be in a very good air with him. Yes, we've got +8 and no negatives. All right. That gold we should immediately put to use on something. Let's figure out what. We could buy a trader, maybe. Yes, we could buy a trader. This city is going to need some help with production. This city doesn't. This city doesn't. So maybe we'll, as soon as we get this settled, we could buy a trader here and send it back to Babylon for some production bonuses. That seems reasonable to me. I guess we'll hold on to the gold for a minute. What would it cost me to buy a trader? 190 gold. That would leave us with 97 left over. Is there anything I could buy for 97 gold? I could buy another Sabum Kiribam. Or Kibitam. I don't think I need that. No, we'll hold on to the gold for a minute, and then we'll get a trader here, I think. Assuming that this works correctly. We met a new civilization and got +1 era score. Another new continent discovered. So this is definitely a Pangea map. We have units that need orders. Our scout here can... Well, we have open borders with her, with Tamiris, so let's take advantage of it. We can pass through Cusco's territory here. Continue scouting around the Pangea. We need to head home. We have an extra tile of movement now, thanks to... I think it was a tech we got. Alright, this looks relatively safe. Now, we need to decide what to do with this builder. We could get more horses that we just got rid of by putting down another pasture here. We could build a... Or we could build a... We're getting another builder, right? I think... Do we chop this, actually? I don't think so. I think we need the production. So... I could put a lumber mill here. Or I could use the mountain as an adjacency bonus for something else. I don't know what we're building here is the problem. Maybe a theater square, which doesn't benefit from mountain adjacency. So, yeah, maybe we'll build a theater square here. So we can get a little bit of culture going. That seems reasonable. We could maybe put it next to this district, like between these two to get the +1. Because there's a holy site here and a city center here. Maybe we get a +1 theater square. Let's take a look. Oh, we don't have it unlocked just yet. Okay, but I think that's a decent plan. Let's see, Babylon, what tiles are you working? You're locked into these 4, which is fine. You've also got a mine here. I think the first thing we get is we get the luxury online. Let's get the olives. And then we do want to mine here for the adjacency bonus, so we'll probably do that last. We might get a quarry or another mine going. I think there was some kind of tech that was like, get 6 mines or something. Build a wonder. Have the guild civic. There was something about building multiple mines. I don't know. Maybe we already got it. In Babylon, let's get our industrial zone. Now, what is this? What is this little... Oh, that's an adjacency bonus indicator. Mine or quarry or whatever. All right. Here's our industrial zone. Very nice. And we'll get a free workshop for it as well. That's going to really boost Babylon's production. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. We've got time for like 1 or 2 more turns. Let's get into it. Sailors and stevedores shout and sing shanties all along the bustling wharfs in the harbor of Malgem. So we completed our harbor. There's +3 era score. Very nice. We completed our harbor. And it is generating a lot of gold for us. Let's take a look. +8 from the harbor. So it was originally +4. It's doubled because of Renya. Very nice. Now, in terms of worked tiles here, we've locked in the pasture and the lumber mill. We've locked in the crab. And it looks like we're working this mine, these woods, and this empty tile. So these two things, like this needs to be improved. The woods need to be improved with probably a lumber mill. This we can't improve. What are we getting here? 3 food? We still have housing, so the food is okay. We could get 3 food, 2 gold from that farm, but yeah, that's locked in on Babylon. So we're not going to get that. So we have 1 unimproved tile we're working. We could get this pasture up and swap off of this tile as well. Or we could get started on our commercial hub. No, we don't. We can't do a commercial hub. So, actually, we'll get a builder. Okay, looks good. That harbor's very nice. And we picked up the lighthouse as well. The lighthouse is giving us... Excuse me. The lighthouse gives us... +1 housing. I guess it's mostly just +1 housing right now in the Great Admiral Point. Okay. We have a new deal available. We can sell Pachacuti more horses. He'll give us two... Oh, no, that's Tumiris. No, forget that. We got an increased trade route capacity from the harbor. We only have enough gold to purchase 1, and we want to use it here. Oh, they have to go the long way around now. That's annoying. Well, build your plantation. And then with that being built, do we want to be working it? 2 food, 1 production, and 3 gold is very nice. Our population has been reduced a bit here. We want to dump 2 production for 3 gold. I think we're okay for now. We will work that tile sooner or later. Unit needs orders. We've got some pretty gnarly warriors here that our Kibitum is not equipped to deal with. 17 strength versus... He's got support bonus from flanking. He's got +5 from river defense. We need to back off here. Fortunately, we can pass through Tumiris' lands. Let's move our archers across the river. There's gotta be a barbarian camp here. I'm really far from home. If I can't find this thing, I'm gonna have to turn around and go home. We might have to hard build some more units over there if we get attacked. Bunch of gypsum here. I mean, at least we're getting good scouting on, but yeah, I'm pretty nervous. I really wish we'd found that barb camp by now. Okay, we met Kabul. Kabul's suzerainty bonuses. Your units receive double experience from battles they initiate. That's not bad, but we're not in a battle-focused playthrough here. The unit needs orders. Our scout here. We'd like to get some experience on him so we can get a promotion about this rainforest and hill area, but I don't see how we're going to make that happen. You're done. And you're heading home to heal, hopefully, and maybe be upgraded to a frigate. Where are these damn barbarians, man? Build me a lumber mill. +3 production on that tile. That is amazing. River lumber mills are fantastic. That puts our production in the city to 12. Very nice. And that's the end of the turn. So we're at turn 63 at 520 BC, and we have put together 6 cities, 5 completed, 6 on the way. We've scouted a lot of the local region of our giant ass Pangea map. We've met a bunch of city-states. We met Pachacuti. We're well ahead in the science department for now. And things seem to be going well. We've got some districts online. Yeah. I'm pretty stoked on this playthrough. It feels good right now. I suspect I'm gonna get like a barb rush soon, and it's gonna be awful. Because all my units are over here hunting for this camp that doesn't appear to exist. Like, we saw units over here all the time, but we can't find the damn thing. Probably we'll take one more turn to look for it around here, and then we're gonna beeline it across the desert and go home. Because having all my military that far away for this long, it's a recipe for disaster. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for this episode. We'll be back with more of this challenge in the next one. Hope you're looking forward to it. And as always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care.